Hello bros and welcome to Effect Zero, BroFive production, and the next part of Mass Effect. So let's explore a little more of the Citadel. We haven't checked everything on the Citadel, so it's all good to explore a little. Start from the right here, lower the sound so I don't get deaf half through the clip. That would not be good. But is it exactly in the other second I wouldn't? Well, okay, I must come to this screen to exit the game anyway. It's really funny that you can go back pretty far to the quest you've done.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I don't think I've actually have much to say. Every time I ever play the game, she doesn't have much to say. Sure, if you want to know something, you can talk to her. She can pretty much answer any question. Wait, was this a C-sec? No, just a there's a keeper, or scan that one. Let's head on. We're gonna walk the whole way around. Because you can walk around in this place in a circle. I'm gonna check down there after we check up here. I think we've already been down there, so there's something in here. Oh yeah, there was someone on the comms of the ship that wanted me to call them. One area that isn't shown actually on the radar really, because one area that is between two areas that you need to take an elevator to get to and an elevator to get away from. But we will find that eventually, hopefully. I will try to find it, at least. That's what I'm trying.
So they finally did it. I knew one of your kind would make Spectre one day. Why did you come to see me, Shepard?
I don't know.
Did Ambassador Udina send
No.
you?
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
He has nothing I want to know.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Let's see. He has a highlighted computer here. That I already checked apparently. So the computer are highlighted. Because I have you don't notice it really when you play, but some things are a little bit lighter when you look for them.
Can't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secret.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on a cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
Coming up with the ransom seems like the best way to ensure Dahlia's safety.
That's what I thought. I did what they wanted, transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
Why would they put you in jail? You're the victim here.
Government representatives on the Citadel are not allowed to negotiate with terrorists. It's too dangerous. Paying a ransom would only encourage more kidnappings. I support the law in theory, but when I got the message, all I could think about was Dahlia's safety. I doubt they would actually send me to prison for what I did, but they would strip me of my post, and Dahlia would still be in the hands of the slavers.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Keep your reward. I'll bring your sister back. I promise.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right woman for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
Let's see, I think it's a keeper here. Oh, how many keepers are left actually? Okay, I think I can see how many keepers there are actually. I scanned 16 of 21, so it's 5 left. Yeah. So we have to find 5 more keepers. Then we're done with that quest. Everything so far that we've done is pretty good. You're filling it out.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Did she just talk to me there, or did she talk to someone else? Because I was a good way away from her. Why the hell are they people? Are there any people in here? I don't. I don't want to talk to them, so I just awkwardly walk in and awkwardly walk out. I'll scan that keepers, so there are no keepers here.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Yeah, we're gonna take that bridge, but first I just gonna check down here. There don't seem to be any other. I know there was one awkward turn somewhere, but it isn't this place. What's another place?
I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
4 to the...
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, I'm with the Spectres.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
This is a weird thing, actually. Oh. So we're gonna talk to her. There are quests, actually 2 quests related to this person.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others.
That's fascinating. You wanted to meet with the commander.
Yes, I did. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
But Asaris are raised that is more comfortable with the sexuality.
Now I must
than
ask
other
you to take your
races.
leave. I have many
Well, I know,
clients
but
waiting to see me.
sorry. Because there are actually I can show you. There are codexes that you can listen to, like here's Asari. Okay. No wait. Prime. Nah. Like if you can check primary and do it like this.
Though now extinct, the Rachni the Asari were the first species
You
to...
can just listen to them there. And I listened to them through them a couple of times before.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private.
I have to admit I'm a little nervous.
That's understandable. I'm not sure to accept your first hit.
I went very often when it was still the Archon.
Yeah, ever since Fist took over, I don't go anymore.
Seems like all the best bounties are being replaced by places like Korra's Den.
See, now it's 3 people. Alright, this one we should listen to.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial district, a number of businesses offer various goods and services to their exclusive clientele. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Rachni Wars. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni, then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
Sounds like they got what they deserved.
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
No,
that's all for
really.
now.
Thank you for using
At least
Avina.
know how
Have
it
a pleasant
was
day.
Krogan Rebellion was.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Let's check
Show me your items.
See what he sells.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
That owner. See anyone else? Don't think so. Alright, she has a quest also.
Got a moment? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
Well, you're a crime bosses, so I can't make this do it.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
So even if I don't accept that quest, I'm gonna run into those crime bosses eventually anyway.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard, and you're right. But Rex has already told you far more than I know about this. I am sorry, but I have nothing else to offer.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, I had to ask.
I'm telling you, this is not what Jake would want.
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I'm certain that she has a good reason. I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
I know you want the best for your brother's child, but this is not your decision.
Of course it is. I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
Then support the baby's mother. Stand with her when she makes the tough decisions.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it never hurts to go around and help the people around you. Was this seriously all? Alright. No, I just need to check on them. Alright, Citadel Water access. I think that elevator that will take us to the right place. So let's take that elevator. Because there are one more fun quest that we haven't been able to activate yet. At least one. There are one more after that I know. we're gonna have to run around a lot. Oh, sorry. We're gonna have around a lot to do that quest. So this fun quest, we will wait with that a bit.
After years of poor economic performance, ExoGeni has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit. New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for ExoGeni. ExoGeni's stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
See, there's a quest, market. There's a quest there. Is there that?
Our quarry has employed a hidden relay to redirect their...
Come on, just talk to me.
Oh, come on! I'm in the rubble Liara, so now I don't even know where the next location is.
Hey,
so I can
been a long time, huh?
I'm sorry, do we know each other?
I guess you don't remember me. Lieutenant Zabaleta? I worked with your mother. We served on the carrier Einstein. Well, that was 12, 13 years back, though. You were just a kid then.
I guess you're not in the service anymore, huh?
You're retired, yeah. You know how it is. Times are tough for vets. They always are.
I didn't see her much that tour. The ship was on patrol most of the time.
Hey, call your mom up and ask. She'd remember old Zabaleta. She'd vouch for me. Look, I need a favor. I'm kind of short on money these days. I hate hitting you up for money, but a man's gotta eat, right? So, could you spare something? Maybe 20 credits.
20 isn't enough to get you back on your feet, is it?
No. I'll just get a meal, you know.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
You're a good kid, you know that? Thanks. You ever want to come by and talk, I'll be here. Huh? Can't afford a ticket home, right?
So, that's it. We have to run a little round a bit more. We have 2 keepers left now, right? We're gonna take the closest way back. Now we have to go back. Now we have to go around a little bit. Actually, no way.
I am curious about the helmet you always wear, Tally. Does it contain technical augmentation systems?
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental suits protect against diseases.
I suppose that makes it more likely you will return from your pilgrimage then. You are only truly safe on your flotilla.
Hell? We scan that keeper. I don't know where the 2 lost keepers are. They are really hard to actually get them all. You can't get them all by just running around randomly. I managed to get them all that way, but it's often like running around on this game like this couple of hours. Let's check the journal a little bit. Alright, financial district in Obsidian. Oh yeah, I know where this is. Oh, wait.
This appears to be another relay. I believe the receiver for the new signal is located somewhere on the Presidium.
Yeah, I saw the quest mark appear, so I know exactly where it is. Alright, I remember this quest. It's actually pretty dangerous, so I'm gonna save. Actually, it's not that dangerous. I only died of it once, but it was because my console accident shut off.
I believe we have found the signal's endpoint. It should be possible to identify the account to which credits are being funneled.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a programmer of VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
How can you say that to this thing? You know it will turn on us.
I am not naive, human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
If I attempt to run, it's gonna take some time. So... Got you. I won. I won. Alright, we level up. So let's see what we're gonna do. Increase it with the pistol. You're gonna increase your lift, and you're gonna increase your shotgun. Certainly, you need more damage. Here's one of the keepers. So that means there's one left. many keepers are there? Yeah, it's the only one left, and I don't know where that one is. I'm gonna check where it is off screen, because then I can take my time to actually check where it is. What? Yeah?
Some want to see this Krogan monument removed, but it is important to remember our history, even if those memories make us uncomfortable.
Yeah, you're right about that. Let's go to C-Sec and then move the ship. Oh. How much credits do I actually have? I didn't check that. Wow! That's nearly 300,000. We only have things to do with the ship now. Then we can go back down here because we're gonna talk to Sable later. But first we know.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
I don't know. Why do I think the weapons switching on the
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
It's only because they added quests to that all weapon primary.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
I don't know why the hell it says that. That's Navigator Presley, so I don't know why the hell. Alright, let's see. There.
Computer, give me a real-time connection to the Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. I want to speak to my mother, XO Shepard.
Shepard speak? Oh, hi. I don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
I know what that's like. Do you remember Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch. I lost track of him after there was an incident.
I've seen him here on the Citadel. Looks like he's had some hard times.
I don't doubt it. You remember the Batarian raid on Mindwar in 2170? You were in high school. The Einstein's task group responded to the Mayday. The Batarians were still pulling out when the Marines hit groundside. Zabaleta was one of the first down. He was never quite the same after.
I don't understand. What happened down there?
About every abomination that a sentient being can do to another. To a slaver, a person is just another animal. And humans aren't always liked out here. We heard about corralling, culling. They'd shoot those they couldn't use, implant control devices in the skulls of those they could, without anesthetic.
He has post-traumatic stress because of what he saw?
He tried to keep working, but it rode him. He showed up drunk on duty more and more. We couldn't always cover for him. The Alliance discharged him. Everyone knew he drank because of what he'd seen down there, even if he never talked about it. Especially because he never talked about it.
For it to have affected him that deeply, he must have been a very sensitive man.
He was. Always in laughter and tears. If you see him, tell him we still worry about him. Tell him to go to the Veterans Affairs office. I have to go. But take care of yourself. You're making us proud. Kilimanjaro out.
That is pretty funny that you can actually talk with Shepard's family, even though you don't really know anything about them. But it's actually a little fun that they actually spend time on that in the game. I love the games that actually include lobbying, because they make the stories more. They make you able to rely to the stories more.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
And also plant a bug in,
Logged. The commanding officer is
I
ashore.
forgot what that was called.
Exo Presley has the deck.
I wonder where the lost keeper is. It's always one keeper I don't find. It takes me always a long time to find it. After we talk to Tablet, I'm gonna save and end the clip, and then I'm gonna play
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Actually, in the last clip, if you actually have the, I mean, in the last game, Mass Effect 3, you actually will know what happened in that case, because if you have the DLC, you will know. But I'm gonna play Mass Effect 3 after I play Mass Effect 2, but first I must complete Mass Effect 1, because when you start Mass Effect 2, you can load a save from the other game, and then you can continue from that point. Not exactly that point, but you will get a lot of extra things, and you will also be able to have the storyline. The storyline will be more realistic to what you already have done. And it also will give you extra options to how the game should go on later on in the game. And that's why I will do that.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Of course the Krogan want to be cured of the end of age, because, well, it will prove to be the extinction of the extinction of the race, but actually they only need to be affected with something that just reduce the birth numbers. Perhaps? Quest something? Wasn't a quest over there before? Strange. Really strange. Alright, now I'm confused. I'm completely... Oh, wait, I see. I don't know what this is. Come on now. Alright, I got sidetracked now. Oh, gonna lose. No, absolutely nothing here. What else is going on? I'm confused by that. actually pretty nice that I actually have a realistic looking sky there, but there's a picture. There's a picture that actually easy to see that it actually is a picture, but I like that they put actually so much effort into the game to make it look more realistic. The other games look more real. Sure, these characters are not very high pixel, but in the other games they're gonna look actually real.
I could not help but notice that you are attracting some unfriendly stares, Tally.
Many think less of Quarians for traveling in the flotilla and for creating the Geth. They see us as scavengers, little better than thieves.
That is an ignorant opinion. Quarian explorers have uncovered more mass relays than any other race.
I am glad that some still remember the contributions my people have made.
Now, let's start to celebrate after that, I'm gonna save, and then this clip. Sure, we have not fought anyone in this, but it's pretty important to the quest.
Hey, back again, huh? I don't suppose you got any credits to spare.
I spoke to my mother. She told me about what happened on Mindoir.
Oh, did she? I wonder. People tied like prize hogs, locked in cages, clawing and screaming as they're loaded into cargo pods. And we couldn't reach them. The Batarian defenses had us pinned. Dozens died trying to advance. All we could do was watch as they hauled people away. I've been looking for 13 years for something to make that sight go away. What have you got, huh?
I'm not gonna give you money to drink yourself to death. You need to stop this.
If you don't have a better option, just give me 20 credits. A good bottle of whiskey. Enough to stop the dreams.
My mother said to go to the Veterans Affairs office. You're not the only one who's seen that brand of hell. They can help.
The VAO? God. All right. If she wants me to go talk to someone, fine, I'll do it. For her. She always stuck up for me. She always was naive. All the VAO does is pump you full of chemicals. If she wants to talk, tell her she can reach me through the Citadel VAO.
Yeah. That's pretty much all the quests we can do without leaving the Citadel. So, by next time, we're gonna leave the Citadel and do other things. We're gonna fight a lot of battles. And we're also gonna fight some... I can't remember what they are called. But at least this was all I had for Mass Effect this time then. Hit like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. BroFive!